Most riders have no idea. The U.S. government once labeled motorcycle clubs a national threat, and this wasn't rumor, this was official. In the late 1960s and into the 70s, after events like the Altamont Free Concert, biker culture exploded into the national spotlight, and not in a good way. The image shifted overnight, from war veterans riding together to something the government started watching closely. Then came the real turning point. Law enforcement agencies began grouping certain clubs under a new label: outlaw motorcycle gangs, not just as a description, but as a category tied to organized crime. And once that label stuck, everything changed. By the 1980s and 90s, federal agencies were building full-scale cases using RICO laws, the same laws used against the mafia. We're talking surveillance, coordinated raids, long-term investigations, all focused on motorcycle clubs. Think about that. A group built on brotherhood and identity, now being treated like a national criminal network. So here's the question. Was this about stopping crime or controlling a culture that refused to fit in? Because once the government defines who you are, it's almost impossible to change that narrative. And motorcycle clubs, they've been living with that label ever since. If you want the real stories behind motorcycles they don't talk about, follow for more.